Today I'm going to show you how I bedazzled my wedges for the summertime. Of course, you're going to need your wedges. I never wore these, but they got a little rough and scruff. But I'm going to use brown rhinestones, sizes 2M through 5M, a wax pencil, B7000 glue, a sanding block, and alcohol spray. We're going to sand the sandal, like the little base, I believe, and wipe it down with alcohol so that the rhinestones have something to grit. So I'm going in with the B7000 glue. Disclaimer, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. I usually have an air purifier on and a fan blowing away from me. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna start off by doing like an outline of the wedge. And I'm using the size 5M as my primary rhinestone, and I'm using brown rhinestones. It's not every day that you see a brown rhinestone, so I think this is so cool that I could incorporate it with something that I'm going to use very soon. But yeah, I'm going to do the honeycomb method kinda because of the shape of the base. You need a lot of filler stones, so I'm placing one rhinestone in between every 2 rhinestones to make the honeycomb method. This is my favorite method and I use it often. But yes, I feel like this craft is really easy to work with. And as you can see, I'm placing my filler stones there just to tidy it up, to make it look seamless, because we love a seamless shoe that goes with an outfit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm gonna do the side there. I kind of made the scatter method. I was trying to go with the honeycomb method, but you know, the 5M rhinestone doesn't fit. So you have to use smaller rhinestones, and that's totally okay. And then I go back in and I use like a 3M and a 2M to fill in those little bit of spaces. Overall, this took maybe about 15 minutes to do. It's a really easy craft. And what I did was, after I did like one side of the shoe, I let that one dry and I started working on the other shoe. As for the front, because of my camera view and the angle, I couldn't really record it at its best, but I kind of just did the same thing. I started off with like just going around the base of the shoe, making an outline, and then I started working my honeycomb method from the bottom, working my way up. And I use filler stones as needed. Towards the front of the shoe, I did have to use a lot more filler stones because the space went really small. So just keep that in mind. But the main goal is to make sure your lines are straight. And I think I achieved that look, or that goal. And yeah, I'm really proud. I'm surprised at how good it actually turned out. I was really skeptical at first and was like, I don't know how this is gonna go or if it's gonna last. That's why I decided to use B7000 because it is a little stronger, and it's definitely gonna be something that's wear and tear, where my feet are gonna hit the ground. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And here again is just like a close-up of how I'm applying like the mixed rhinestones just to let them fit. I think I added a little bit more 2M rhinestones on this side because I could see like that it was a little spacey, but this is how it turned out, and that's how the front looks a little bit. So next I'm gonna do like the actual wedge part. Once again, I'm gonna outline the wedge with just lining the rhinestones up, no particular order, just making sure that it's straight as possible. You wanna, this is basically like your foundation line if you were doing like a tumbler or a different project. So that's what I did here. And then once I did the outline, I went ahead and did my honeycomb method. Once again, the honeycomb method is placing one rhinestone in between every 2 rhinestones so that it makes like a honeycomb pattern look. And that's here. You can't really tell because of the rhinestones are so dark. They kind of remind me of black rhinestones. I don't know if you've ever tried bedazzling with black rhinestones. That is a challenge in itself. Just applying black on any project is like really hard to see after a while. But here, just a little close-up of the honeycomb method. The wedge part did have like a space in the middle or behind where it needed filler stones because of the shape, and I applied that. But also with camera views and stuff like that, it was a little challenging, so I didn't record that. But I hope that you would take your time on that part and just use how I'm using my filler stones as a guide to fill the back of your wedge with filler stones when you come across that path. The only thing I could recommend is make sure that your lines are straight and they line up with each other on both sides. So what I did was I did the honeycomb method on this side of the shoe, and then I did it on the other side of the shoe, and in the middle is when I went and I did my filler stones, and it worked out pretty good. If not, I think I just kind of made it look like a scatter method, but you really can't tell unless you're really looking for something. As long as you stick to like a pattern and you try to keep that pattern, I think it's totally fine. Because this is an easy way to do patterns, is like doing like the skinny tumblers, which I'm thinking about doing as my next tutorial. But let me know what you think in the comments, or what I should bedazzle next. I'm not even sure what I want to do next, so let me know in the comments what you think I should do next. But yeah, this is how it turned out. I love how it looks, how it sparkles in the sun. And you see here, it's still seamless, but I loved how they turned out. I can't wait to wear them this summer. I'm definitely going to get into them, but let me know what you think about this tutorial. And once again, thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more bedazzle content.